Hey everybody, welcome and welcome again. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for Money and Meals. And so I'm here, your host, Tisha. Remember to follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make comments, let us know what you think. And of course, how we can help you in making things happen. And so every Monday through Friday at lunchtime, I'm sorry, everybody, I'm sharing this video. Every Monday through Friday at lunchtime, we come in here for Money and Meals. And what I love about lunchtime is many of us, we're not doing anything really productive besides, we're having lunch and then we may be talking to different people as far as what's happening right here. We're adding fuel and adding fire, fuel to our problems versus trying to find the best solutions that we can do to live the life we desire to live. And so one of the things that we and the team decided to do is we're going to come here during Money Meals and show you how you can capitalize, right, on an hour of your time. Normally from 11:30 to 1 o'clock, average, most people that work 9 to 5, have lunch break. And so many times we find ourselves scrolling through social media, not being productive. We find ourselves talking about the boss. We find ourselves talking about our coworkers and really not tapping into a space where we're able to, to maximize our time. We're able to get that other stream of income. And with this being the holiday season, I know many people like, listen, how can I get another stream of income without having to sell a product, without having to sell a service, but also without having to work another job? Most of us really want, if we think about it, we say, what do we really want in life? And we say we want more money. And the reality is we don't want more money. We want more freedom. We want more of what money can buy. We want to be in a position where maybe we want to be at home with our children. We want to be able to have a housekeeper because we don't want to clean the home. And so many of us want those very same things. And so we're trying to finagle through and filter through what we can do without taking yet more time away from what we want to do, taking more time away from what we're already doing, or saying here, something I heard somebody say, I'm just so busy. And I always ask them, is your busy getting you what you want? Or is saying I'm so busy the excuse I make to justify why I desire so much, but I'm not gaining what I desire? And so I feel like for 45 days, the team and I really for the past, started a few days ago, we did it for 90 days. We're doing this, that every day we're doing something to reach our goals in record-breaking time. And so I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you something that you can do. At lunchtime, I get on here with an educator, right? I get education. And while I'm getting education, I'm getting what we call market ideas. And so I'm able to increase what I said in this post, increase my top line, right? Which is your income line. Your top line, when you're doing, your budget, if you ever look at profits and loss statements, your top line is how much income am I bringing in? And then after that, all these things are subtracted, cable, mortgage, or rent, or car payments, insurance, daycare, water, electricity. I don't know if you get landscaping done, right? And what happens is we get to the bottom line and we either don't have anything left over or we're in the negative. And the first thing we were taught to do was what? We were taught to cut back on what we have. So you can't get your nails done this week. Don't get your hair done. Come on. Don't buy yourself an outfit. Not understanding psychologically, if those things make you, even if it's going to the barbershop and getting your hair cut, right? Go on and get your beard trimmed up, smelling like that. We smelling good, right? Because I know I'm talking about me and my husband. Come on, we done been to the barber and got his hair shaved real good. Yeah. But my point is that when we cut back those very things, you know what happens? What happens is we feel even more for the best, what I know people are going through, depressed. We don't feel good about ourselves, therefore we don't produce. Because we know that the top line hasn't changed. And what I've heard a very famous person named Grant Cardone say is, if you increase the top line, you don't have to worry about the other lines. We'll cut the cable. We'll cut, I don't watch cable, but we'll cut things that we know that we enjoy in order to make it fit in what the top line has. When the reality of it is, if you increase the top line, right, you're able to get all the things you have. So during lunchtime, 1 hour of my day, 1 hour of your day, I get in front of my phone, I get in front of my tablet, I get in front of my laptop, and I maximize that hour to gain capital. One of my wealth partners, and I'm gonna pull up my slides, one of my wealth partners said, we're talking about a 3 a.m. session, and she said, girl, that was the easiest $200 I made in a matter of minutes. Past problems are not indicative of future problems, but just to hear that this one, just an hour of her time, it was game changing. So I'm gonna share my screen, and then I'm gonna let you get a glimpse and a peek into a live session happening where we're learning and earning at the same time. Listen, it's not about whether you master the skill today. It is about you getting the tools to master the skill, and while you're doing it, the professor is giving you answers to the test. So I'm gonna share my screen, right? And as I told y'all, it's called Money and Meals. Oh, I didn't show y'all my meals for the day. I'll show y'all later. But my meal for the day is I'm having shrimp and grits and grapes. And I have my smoothie today. So I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't tell you about my little meal. You know, that's what we call money and meals, right? We're going to eat. So sorry about that. And so, like I said, what if you were able to take your lunchtime while you may step outside the building, for those who have to go to work, or for those who work from home, to take 5 minutes, or take an hour at the time you have a lunch, grab your lunch, grab your sandwich. And listen, I go out and grab my lunch and I go through the drive-through. What if you had DoorDash deliver it to you, right? That way you're able to maximize and get your lunch, but you're able to make money at the same time. So listen, just think about this. Your company just paid you. Really, I know they take your lunch out your pay, but let's just say your company is paying you at the same time you're over here getting an additional bag. And so I'm going to tell you, there's a way that you can make this happen. There is a way, without selling a product, without selling a service, you're able to be in a position, right, where you can get an additional stream of income. Oops, sorry. Right? And you're able to have total control over your life. Right? Because many of us, when we think about it, we have a life of what Jay-Z said in his song. We have 99 problems, and and then the other one, what it was, we'll say that other one was money. Like financially, if we had the income to do what we need to do, all the other 99 problems we have wouldn't matter. It just wouldn't be a thought in our mind, right? And so I can talk about all of these different quadrants, but the only quadrant I really want to talk about is the investor quadrant. How much are you worth? How much do you value you that you would invest in you? Because at the end of the day, all of these quadrants, except for one, money, you're working for money, right? You're working for money. But in that 1%, money works for you. I don't have to chase it. I don't have to go out and get a new client. Money in the investor mindset, money works for me. I'm not putting my hand to the plow to do anything. Right. And so I ask people that question, what are you worth to you? Are you worth investing in yourself? Buying a new car is not an investment into myself. Buying a new home is not an investment into myself. It's just not. Right. Those are essentials. And so what am I willing to spend on me? What am I willing to invest? What kind of time I want to invest in myself that I know I'm able to get the return that I need in order to do what I desire to do? What am I willing to do? What does that number look like? Right? What do I really want? I just want you to think about that, because many times we put ourselves on the back burner of investment. So I want to talk about I Am Master Academy and what we offer. We offer education. That's the bottom line. We offer education. We have well over 100 plus educators. This is what they do. They're 7, 8, 9 figure earners, and they're able, right, to teach you exactly what they know. They teach you what they know. Right? You can get on with them, whether on your iPad, on your iPhone. You can get on with them from your computer, from your laptop, anywhere around the world, as long as you have internet access. Okay. On top of that, we have well over 12 languages. So whatever language you feel more comfortable in, or as I heard an educator say, one language that you know is 1 million, but if you can learn 2 languages, that's 2 million. This is for the person like you who says, listen, I can commit 1 hour a day, right, in order to tap into this education and learn and get with professors, right, who are able to teach me this skill and also give me the answers to the test. So you get a TV guide like all of us have, and you're able to tap into which educators are best for you. And again, like right now, one of our educators are on. And so you may have lunch at a different time of the day, but educators are on all hours of the day, 7 days a week. And in addition, their videos and their sessions are recorded to the back office. So what exactly are we teaching you? We're teaching you how to participate effectively in the foreign exchange market. And so for those who may not know what the foreign exchange market is, the foreign exchange market is currencies, right? International currencies, right? hedged against one another based on value. So what happens is no different when you exchange your money. If you were to go out of the country, you were to go to even if you go to Canada, I know somebody like Canada's right there, or go to Mexico, you have to exchange your US dollars if you're in the United States for those currencies of those countries. Well, understand that people are getting paid off of those exchange rates, right? As money exchanges, as the value of one currency goes against another, right? You're able to what we call get paid off of that. You don't have to have any tangible money to do so. This market is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. For the corporate, you're talking about your bank. Yes, your bank participates in this market. We're talking about the government. We're talking about hedge funds. All of them participate in this market 7 days a week. So hear this and understand this. If money is moving every single day, why are you only getting paid twice a month? Why are you only getting paid once a month and you're okay with that? What if you could literally today go in, participate, right? And get you whatever you made in a week, in a day, and withdraw that right in that moment? It's possible to you. This market is valued at $6.6 trillion every single day. And you can ask Google, you can ask Siri, you can ask Yahoo search, Bing, they'll all give you that same response if you want to know the value of the market. And now, since it's been open to retail traders, we have the possibility to be in this market 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So whatever works for you. If you have children, again, of course, we're talking about lunchtime. What I can do to maximize my lunchtime. I'm over here eating, getting a burger or whatever the case may be. But now I'm also getting additional income, and I didn't have to change my schedule. Come on. I didn't have to move anything around to make time for this. I already had the time. I was willing to sacrifice 45 days to 2021. You can make your day so much better, right? And your year so much better, excuse me. And like I said, your bank participated in this. So you participate in this unwillingly, well, probably willing because you signed documents to the bank for them to do it. And then yet you get no return on it. They say thank you by giving you 27 cents. They say thank you by saying, hey, bring your friend to the bank and I'm going to give you $200. Why? Because $200 is nothing to them, to the amount of money they're making in the bank. You don't have to have any physical money in your hand to participate. But trust me when I tell you, when you get connected, this by all means will be life-changing. You're not just being exposed, to this market and learning the skill from these 7, 8, and 9 figure earners, but you're being exposed to the wealth table and having wealth conversations like, investing in digital currency, having wealth conversations like buying certain stocks or, investing in different properties. So you get exposed to so much more than this. But I want to show you how you can maximize your lunchtime, right? And so this is my favorite product. Now I have several products, but this is my favorite product. And it is my favorite product, HFX. It's called High Frequency Binary Options. It is my favorite product because I've seen with my own 2 eyes and I've experienced where people are getting wealth in minutes, right? They're able to build their wealth portfolio in minutes. They sat down for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and they've been able to expand their wealth portfolio. And so this is an actual image of one of the brokers. And so you'll learn about all these different things when you connect to the academy. But what I want to show you that's so powerful on this screen, okay, is this. First things first, this is in 3 minutes, okay? That means that every 3 minutes, this particular market idea will close. And every time that this gentleman, his name is Matt Thayer, he's one of our 7-figure, soon to be 8-figure educators. And so he comes on in the evening times at 11 o'clock. And as you can see, I'm going to show you something. I'll tell you about that. Look, IMTV, like I told you, this is live education. So these are our products. Okay. And so every 3 minutes, if he enters the market, the trade will end in 3 minutes. Okay. Our timer is up here. But this is what I want to show you that's most important about this screen. His bid, right? His amount was $20,000. Okay. Past profits are not indicative of future profits. Okay. You trade at your own risk. But like I always tell people, life is a risk. How much reward do you want? Depends on how much risk you're willing to take. Okay. And so when this trade closes, because it will, he will profit $14,000. That means he will get back the $20,000 that he put up. And then he will also gain an additional $14,000 for a total of $34,000. Okay. Now you're saying, well, Tish, it cannot be this easy. It's absolutely this easy, right? He strike the market. And as long as this little beeping dot stayed above this line, and it will close right here on this line, he will get back $34,000. Okay. It is just that simple in 3 minutes. Now, to many of you, that's a lot of money. Like, okay, you need me to say, listen, that's a lot in 3 minutes. It's unbelievable. Let me tell y'all what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk about the person who did it in 3 minutes, but made $20. And I'm going to play this video, but I'm going to play it with no sound, but I'm going to play it. Right? This is our product. This is actually the strategy Matt there was. You see him again in the corner. He created. It's called the Cash Trap Strategy. You get access to this when you connect with us with HFX. And I'm gonna tell you this, that this strategy is awesome because you get market ideas all day. Okay, you get market ideas all day. So you can use the strategy. You can get on with a live educator. These are different things you can use to what? What did I say? Grow your top line, right? In this video, he's asking them exactly, who took the trade with me because his trade just closed. Who took this trade with me and how much did you make, right? And one of the people in this video that he mentions in the comments, you see the comments come up and they're talking about, yes, we made money, which is so great that people we celebrate each other when we're growing, right? One of the things that I love that someone said, let's say they made $20 in 3 minutes. Okay. And you may say, let's talk about the power of $20. Okay. The power, because you people may say, well, $20, that's no money, but let's do the power of it, right? The power of 20. I might talk about that one day. The power of 20 says this: if in 3 minutes I made $20, what I could make in an hour. Right? So let's see, there are 23-minute segments in an hour. That means if every 3 minutes I made $20, I could have the probability of making $400 in 1 hour. That's 1 hour of lunchtime where I sat here and ate my Chick-fil-A sandwich or ate my shrimp and grits is what I'm eating, where I drank my smoothie and I sat still and I focused and I learned and I tapped in and I listened to my professor. Okay. I listened to my educator tell me the answers to the test, and I use proper risk management because I'm not gambling. I'm creating wealth. And I turned what was $20 into $400 in an hour. The power of compounding interest, right? All right. Just want to tell you that because this is how the space works. Just that simple. So they say, Tish, how much does it cost to get started? Your investment. I asked you before, what are you willing to invest in you? I was willing to invest this amount into myself because I knew the return. I knew what it was able to give me long-term. So to get connected with HFX, right, is $234.95, a monthly fee of $174.95 as you're paying for education, right? And I'm going to tell you why this is powerful, because you're like, Tish, well, that's a stretch. Yes, getting wealth, going to the next level is always going to be a stretch. But let me tell you how you can make this payment happen for yourself. Number one, you saw how we got into the market. And I told you the power of 20, right? So the power of 20 says, listen, I can actually get my monthly fee if I tapped in 1 hour a day or 1 hour a week, right? 5 days a week, 1 hour a week, not even a 1 hour a day, 1 hour a week, I'm able to get this back. That makes it automatically a risk-free investment. Tapping into my education, right? The other way that makes it a risk-free investment for you is if you bring people with you. I believe wealth is a team sport. So therefore, you want to bring people with you to get the bag. We want people to learn with you. I have so many awesome wealth friends and wealth partners. It is exciting to gain wealth with them. And I'm learning so much more. And so the company says, when you get 2 people, if you bring 2 people with you, we're going to waive your monthly education, right? Waive your monthly education for every day that they're active. Now, the third way, which I don't have on here, but I want to tell you the third way really quickly. The third way you can actually get that fee taken care of every month is this. Y'all ready? You ready? Is if you decide I'm going to become a franchise and I'm going to help other people do the very same thing that I did. And then the company said they'll pay you. The company says, we'll reward you for sharing the opportunity with so many people. And so to give you an example of one of the levels that you can get to is the 600 level. So the 600 level says I have 12 people in my organization. That's not 12 people I personally enrolled. That's just 12 people that I said, listen, I want to help you increase the top line. And so in doing so, right, the company says they're going to pay you $600. What does that look like? Well, now I've taken care of my fee every month off of that $600. And guess what else I have done? I have money to put into my broker accounts that I can now begin trading. So now it's really a risk-free investment. And so what you're going to do is you're going to get with the person that shared this watch party with you. Get with the person, that you to connect with you. If it was me, definitely get with me, because I really want to help you and partner with you that you can increase your top line, that you don't worry about the other lines, that you're not putting your dreams off till 2020. When you say, listen, 45 days I have to be productive, right? Register for the HFX product. let's get started. Right. So you can definitely tap into money in minutes. And then of course we're going to launch you. We want to celebrate you winning. We want to celebrate you tapping into this great opportunity. And so we're going to celebrate you by launching you and telling the world about this great thing you have done, because of course success loves speed. And we want you to dive into the education, taking that 1 hour a day at lunchtime, that 1 hour a day to tap into this space. And we want you to set your goal. 45, I know it says 30, 60, and 90 day goals. We want you to set up 45-day goals. Where will I be going into, right, 2021? Boom. Hey, y'all. So I'm going to share one more thing and I'm done. I'm done, as the team would say. I'm done. I want to show you real quick a live session going on right now. I want you to see it for yourself. Okay. I want you to see it for yourself live and in action. Boom, boom. Share screen. Application window. Oh, she's saying sheesh. That mean they're doing something. They doing something without me. Millie Mills is on at noon. Yep. Yeah, I'm telling you, when you start doing this, you like.
So your JPY, we can cancel your JPY. Your JPY is massively dropping right now. So cancel Euro JPY. Okay? We cancel Euro JPY, and right now we're looking at Euro USD. Okay, let's go ahead and change this to Euro USD now, and let's see what's happening.
I'm gonna mute Millie for a second, but this is just an access to our live sessions, right? This is a quick access to our live sessions. And you see, she's putting information in the chat. She's talking you through how this screen, like, Tisha, I don't know what this screen means. It doesn't matter that you don't know right now, but you're able to get on here and learn different things. She's marking up her chart. She's showing you what she's looking at so you can learn trend lines, all these different terms. So you can't be scared of something new. You have to be willing to open yourself up to receive of something new. This was all geometry. I didn't know what they were talking about. I was like, okay, I'm not about to do all this things. Like, no, Tish, you just got to stick with it and really pay attention. And I started to understand it more the more and more I got it into my hearing. Like I was telling you, all the sessions are recorded in the back office. Now, you can't necessarily take the market ideas they share, but you can always go back and get this great information. They teach you these different sessions where it teaches you trend lines and simple scalper strategies and different strategies you can use outside of being on an educator, right? So again, I end with this, right? Two things I want to ask you. I'm about to end with 3 questions, right? Number 1, what do you want? Really, like at the end of the day, when the dust settles, when all of the smoke and mirrors have gone, and I'm like, listen, I know what I want, right? I know what I want. Marticia LaCroix wants to serve all of her clients, all of the people that she serves, whether it's in ministry, whether it's my husband, my children, whether it's my sister, whatever it is God has put my hand to do. I want to serve at a level with it. I'm not thinking about the financial things I have going on, the distractions of things that keep me from pushing myself to serve who He called me to serve. That's it. Now I know what I want. I know what that looks like. Right now, I'm about to get up here. Actually, my wealth partner, me and my accountability on my wealth situation just text me. So she probably trying to figure out where I'm at. Like, why are you not on this session? Right? Because why? Because we made a deal. Me and her made an agreement. We're going to stick with it. And so we have our schedule set up a certain way to really focus on meeting our needs so that we can serve at another level. Right? Debt is a distraction. I'm telling you the truth. Debt is a distraction. Having to work a job you hate is a distraction. Not having enough money that you need to do is a distraction. Worry is a distraction. Depression is a distraction. These are distractions from what you really want to be. Not living your best life is a distraction. People's opinions are a distraction. So number 1, what do you want? Number 2, how much are you willing to invest in you? How much are you worth? It's a 2-part question. How much you want to invest in you and how much are you worth? $235 is a small fee. Remember, you're paying more, not doing what you love to do, not living a life when you're paying more there than you are investing $235 into you. Are you worth it? And that's not just this. I would say that to anything, like something you desire to do and you want to invest in yourself. You making excuses for why you can't do, but you want to take the sacrifice to invest in you, knowing that vehicle will get you where you got to go. I love events. I love my businesses, but the reality of it is right now, this vehicle is making things happen so that I can do what I really love to do. What do you want? Right? Are you worth the investment? And what that number, are investing time, energy. I call it time, talents, and treasure. You want to invest those things in you to do what you need to do. Last thing, what are you going to do for the next 45 days? Are you going to sit around and you're going to say, listen, I'm going to wait till 2021. I'm going to say it's break time. People on break and it's holiday time. Let's focus on being joyful and loving. And we should always be loving and always be thankful. But let me tell you what's going to happen. When 2021 comes in, you're going to be back to being sad and not where you want to be because you took these 45 days off. What will you do for the next 45 days? Get with the person that shared this video with you. If it was me, definitely get with me. Whoever watch party you're watching, we want to partner with you to make sure that you're living your best life, not next week, not next year, but right now. Remember to do life on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, I didn't just see shrimp. My shrimp was over there because I was eating them. And grapes. And then I have my smoothie today. So I'm about to go in here and be with my husband while we get into these charts. I love y'all so much. See y'all tomorrow.